Hello? Is anybody out there? You all know where that's from. Sup, Harvey? Thanks. How you doing? You all right? Courtney, how you doing? Seeing you all. You've been clubbing tonight. Both Harvey and Courtney. You guys following me? John, hello, outside the box. Good evening, sir. Good evening to you. Native and devout preppers, well, hello and welcome. Lori. Tell me a nice story. Yeah, that was a fun Friday clubbing, and to be honest, 10 man, there you are. Welcome, Leah. Good to see you. Lisa, hello and welcome. Yeah, we all been out clubbing, and you know what? Let me see. Where did we start? I was clubbing at Ed's, and then moderating there. And then, Angry went up. I don't moderate for Angry. Inside the box. What's cracking? Dale Bruce. Good evening. Scrappy Cat. Hello and welcome. Anybody doesn't know Scrappy Cat, she is a school teacher. Thank her for her service. Jean W., Patriot Sandwich Maker. I love a freaking sandwich right now. Bullfrog. On my last video about the updates there, Bullfrog. All right. Okay, hang on a second. Just hang on. Don't do any more chat here, guys. Or, well, maybe I can scroll up for it or whatever. But I'm not going to look at it here for a minute. I want to address what Bullfrog said there. Okay, now there's a video before that where it's in the title, hashtag Snow for Luke. If you guys go check that out, okay, so Luke is a young boy. He's a 9-year-old boy, okay? He's like any other 9-year-old boy. He felt sick for a while. They thought it was the Rona, and it wasn't, you know. Thought it was a real bad flu. It wasn't. It's leukemia, okay? So all his family and friends are asking, well, what can we do to cheer you up? What, you know, do you want this? Do you want that? And he said, no, I want pictures of snow. Videos of snow. So you guys out there, you got any pictures or videos of snow that you want to post on your YouTube? Put the hashtag Snow for Luke, just like it's written on my video. Anyways, thanks. I just wanted to plug that. So let me just see what's going on in the chat here. Yeah, this is a surprise live chat, Lake Ferry. I wasn't expecting to do so. I do have to work in the morning, yet it's early enough. We're not going to do too much damage, and I've really only got like 2 hours work to do. Tribe, welcome. That was a good live stream, man. Josh Connor, even. Nisi Tribe. Jeffrey, it's good to see you all here. Everybody. Very nice and good to see you here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, Courtney Corner, okay, hang on a second. You're still pretty new to the prepper community on YouTube. Is there a list of who goes live when? I'm having such a great time with you all. Okay, Courtney, the Courtney Corner, and everybody else, please, I'm going to tell you all this right now, that if you're ever addressing anyone who's doing a live stream and you want your comment to be seen or your question, put it in all capitals, okay, please? And let me just scroll up, and I want to address that a little bit more, guys. Just for a second, please. Just bear with me. Okay, the Courtney Corner. Okay, so you're new to the community on YouTube. Is there a list of who goes? No, there's not really a list. It's almost sort of a prepper community clique, if you will. And after you get to know it for a little while, you'll know that this person goes on at a certain time on a certain day. And then you'll learn that there's a certain person who goes on after that, after a while, right? So you got to kind of get to know who's in the prepping community, who does the live streams. Like, I haven't selected Courtney, I think I'm going to do a regular live stream on Monday evenings because it seems like nobody does lives on Monday. Now, some other big hitters like Pinball Preparedness, and I think Prepper Nation go on live on Tuesdays. Prepper Nurse One, Ed, he's live. Frick, he's live Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday evenings at 8. The Angry Prepper. I can't say whether he has regular scheduled live streams or whatever, but when you do get on to the live streams of a certain person, there will usually be talk in there of who's going to go on next, because we try to promote the other. Okay, that's one of the great things about prepping is we all do it different. Everyone has a different little thing to lend, so we all try and support the other. Just like Angry did for Tribe tonight, and I shouted out in Angry's live. Yeah, we're all headed over here, right? We support that kind of behavior. Now, there's some people out there who have channels that won't appreciate that sort of pushing someone else's channel on their channel. And if that's the case, depending on what sort of content they would have, I don't think they support the community as much as they may be supporting themselves. You understand? So just think about that for a little bit. Now, guys, I'm going to tell you I missed a whole bunch of chat because I froze it and missed it. But KB, hello. Grumpy Old Man, welcome. Where'd you find my live right now? Over at Tribe? Yeah, smash it, guys. You know what? I think that's the first time I've ever asked for a like on any one of my vids. I'm usually busy as a blue wrench moderating over there for some of those other heavy hitters and channels I like Prepper Tribe. And to be honest with you guys, I didn't want to moderate for Pinball. I like that guy so much that I just kind of wanted to be there and watching his stuff and collecting the information and participating in the chat, because you got to understand, when you're moderating on some chat that's going really, really fast, it's like speed reading and turd swatting, because you always get your dicks in there. You'll always get someone who's, you get your sex bots and just people that are going to be a-holes. And, yeah, Grumpy, Pinball is great. But yeah, like I moderate for TJ even, right? Man, there's a bunch more. Mal up over at Quebec Homestead. I'm moderate. I'm always working, right? And that's what it is. When you're on somebody's live stream as a moderator, especially if it's busy, you're working, right? So, John Hansen, can you please tell me, hello, yeah, surprise, is your moniker there, is that the flag of Scotland, please? And by the way, thank you for participating in the $21 throwdown. Thank you, CB. I appreciate that. I do moderate for a lot of people, and it makes me so busy. I'm thinking, dang, man, I should almost have that as a job. You know what I mean? Oh, yes, spray painted on a wall. Okay, thank you. So that was a lot of fun, Janie. Yeah, and Janie, sorry. And it made people think. And Roots of Happiness, this is rum and ginger ale, and I make the rum myself. Not the ginger ale, though. I thought it was a great challenge, too, just because it'll help people to stop, make them think, look to their preps. All right, what do I need? Now, if anybody went at this challenge like, oh, I'm just going to get the most bang for the buck to try and win this challenge, that was the wrong way to do it, right? So, oh, cheers, Roots. So, the whole intent was to create something that would be positive for every person that participated, and everyone could participate in it, and everyone would benefit and learn from the other. Not to mention, it would bring us all together because we were all doing something, one common thing together, okay? So that was my intention. That was the sort of brainchild that made me throw that out. And, all you guys that participated in that was awesome. I had a very, very good time with that. Don't get me wrong. When you throw something like that out to all of your subscribers and you get 200 submissions and interactions and stuff like that, and you got to do videos and watch everyone else's videos and check it all out, read out all the comments and this and that. That's a lot of work. It is a lot of work. But I loved every minute of it. It was great, and thanks to all of you who participated. No, that's okay, Roots. Do you know what? If you go back to the video I made of the results of my throwdown, I shouted you out in there because your preps were new job, relocating closer to the new job. Those are fantastic preps, right? So, I mean, don't beat yourself up over it. You were doing a good thing. So I made sure to shout you out because you said you were going to jump in. And I knew you were busy because you'd left that comment that you were moving, right? Is there anyone here with a channel you might not be subscribed to yet? If you guys, you know what, let's everyone refrain from making comments right now. And if you do have, please only right now, those people who do have channels, please go ahead and shout yourselves out right now in the comments, okay? There's Prepper Tribe, Nisi's in here. Prepper Tribe and Nisi, they both got wrenches, right? So you see them. If anyone else, no, don't give it a second thought, Roots. Don't give it a second thought. I promoted your efforts anyways. You were so busy, right? Prepper Book Club. Why don't you go ahead and well, I was going to say, you know what, Nisi or any other wrench, if someone wants to leave a link for Prepper Book Club here. Okay, now here's something, before you guys, any moderators, go ahead and do this. There's something I learned last night, spitballing with other mods on a different live stream. Something has changed, okay? You can't just pump a link. There's a certain way you got to do it, okay? All right, hang on a second. Okay, so what you got to do as a moderator, I found in other people's chats, what you got to do is if you want to click on somebody's link and then try and come down and paste it, what you got to do is you got to put a little bit of text before the link, put a couple spaces, drop the link, and then a couple more spaces, and then you have to put some text after that. Like, this is link to Tin Man, space, 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 bust down the link, space, 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 hit it now, guys. Otherwise, the link won't post. Okay? So if any of you moderators want to go ahead and try that right now and check out the results, Dusty, hello. I'm not seeing all the chat because I'm busy orating and trying to share some stuff here with moderators and people who may moderate on other Firestina. Welcome. Oh, hey, dang. Nisi, you want a wrench? I won't just go ahead and give you one, but without, your say-so. Would you like a wrench? Fox, there you are. Nope. Cliff, you have to put some preamble and then a space before the link, and then some a space after the link, and then some postamble for that link to post. Something changed last night. I'm telling you guys. Patriot, welcome. Mama, hey Mama. You guess, or well, if you don't want one, it's okay. But all right, Tribe's on it. JT, welcome. Clubbing. You're an angel. Well, I know you're an angel, but I mean, I don't want to make you a moderator if you don't want to be one. That's the whole thing I'm getting at. I'm like, all right, hang on a second. I'm going to pause this stuff here. Let me just sort something out here. Let me get to this. Disco, Nisi, give it a shot. You should probably have a wrench there now. What's going on, Judy? How you doing? Good to see you here tonight. Judy is Prepper Chicken, Texas. Hey, Marla, how you doing? Clubbing. Started at PN1. Yeah, kind of happens that way. Link is all wonky. I don't know anything about it. That's for the moderators to sort out. You don't see me on a keyboard. Blame Canada. Mr. Rose, I'll tell you what. Welcome. Good evening. It's good to see you, Mr. Rose. I hope you and yours are well. It's good to see you. All right. So what we're going to do here tonight, Pepper Lane, how you doing? You good, Judy? Cool. Good to hear. All right. So people will be busting out links. Yeah. Okay. Good. So CB, okay, seeing as you busted that one out, try and bust one out, just a simple link with no preamble nor postamble, and post a comment after if it doesn't, or asking people if it comes up or whatever. Just as a test to test this out, because we were goofing on another a live stream over at Broussard Homesteads, actually, to be honest with you, last night. And us moderators in there found this goofiness in posting links, so we sort of spitballed it there and got it worked out. You got to have preamble before the space, the link, and postamble. So just, yeah, if you can let me know how that goes, if you just throw down a little experiment for yourself. All right, hang on a second. Prepping Outside the Box just asked, can I tell you what I am currently preparing for? Any concerns with the current climate in the world? It's a very good question, and I will address that. Cheers. Well, okay, prepping outside the box, and well, to all of you, I'm and I've got the chat froze here while I address this question. I'm not going to see any of your guys' chat, so if there's something for me, put it in the highlights or whatever, so I can get to it later. Currently, I am still prepping for food shortages because the last 2 years have been saying nothing but food shortages, okay? All right, now, not this spring, but last spring, all the floods in the U.S. washed out a whole bunch of crops. It's like, let me think. Sounds like there may be food shortages. This year, bunches of crops turned over and didn't pan out and this and that. There may be food shortages. With all this Yoda business going on, people clearing out the shelves and nothing on the shelves for long periods of time and shortages, and when there was stuff coming back in, limits and limits and limits, maybe there might be some food shortages, So that's prepping outside the box. That's sort of my immediate concern. Now, I am in Canada, so I do prepare for, I have seen in my lifetime 2 major ice storms, okay, which took the grid out completely. Now, cell phones and such did still work, but as far as the electric grid, it all went down. So no one's furnace was working, right? Somebody had a wood stove, they're cool, but there were, in some of those instances, there were rural properties that were out of power for months in the winter here, okay? So I prep for wintertime stuff, power outages in winter, food, of course, first and foremost. And I'm starting to prep comms. If any of you guys have watched my my videos, you guys know I just picked up a ham radio, which was going to be a winter project. I wasn't supposed to get this till later, but I jumped the gun in the fall, and I went ahead and I got one, and I got the wrong one. It's one for your car, so I need to figure out how to power it up for indoor use here in the house. That's part of the project, getting my ham license. So yeah, comms this winter is hard on my list. I want to create a ham radio network amongst preppers, starting around the Great Lakes and then moving outward around the Great Lakes to encompass the entire continent and then globally, okay? So comms network, huge plan, all right? In addition to comms, what are you going to need for comms in a grid down situation? Backup power, okay? So I'll be adding some either solar or solar generator type backup power once I get my ham set up. I'll be looking at backup power for that, and and that'll help augment with other things too, right? Yeah, food and comms, technology. You guys know that I'm not very techy, and comms is one of those parts of bolstering my techs. But I'm also looking at getting a little bit more computer savvy, because if any of you guys have seen any of my videos, you'll see there's not one lick of editing in there, right? Don't know how to do it, never even looked into it, okay? So that's yet another area of technology I'm looking to bolster my preps, my technology, and my knowledge this winter, so I can make better videos for you guys. After that, I'm not prepping for the zombie apocalypse. Okay, I'm not prepping for space aliens. I'm prepping for, okay, what are we in here right now? We have a pandemic, right? Okay, so let's look at things that we have seen in the last 100 years. Okay, with the Spanish flu, back pretty much 100 years ago, we saw the pandemic then, right? We have seen that in our sort of lifestyle, in our lifetime within this last 100 years. What have we seen else within the last 100 years? War. What did we see within those wars? Now, I watch a lot of British historical documentaries and recreations as well. And one of them is called Wartime Farm. It's on you'll probably find it on the History Network. And it showed how food rations were done in Britain during the Second World War. And what the efforts were required to be made of farmers, like maximizing on your growing space, having helping hands in. Now, I'm not sure if that was World War I or World War II. Don't quote me on that. Go do your own research on it. But it's a fantastic little series, I'll tell you. And you know, they're talking about blackout curtains for the bombings and this and that and everything. So I mean, we have seen that in the last 100 years, right? We have seen ice storms in the last 100 years. So like I prep for things that I've seen. I've seen the grocery shelves empty, right? So have you. Teepee, I'm not prepping for teepee. I can always wash my butt. Not to mention I've already got over a year's worth of teepee. So I'm not going out and buying it by the cartload like I have seen and do see some people doing. So I'm not doing that. But that's sort of where my mind is going with prepping outside the box for this winter. It's into buttoning up the holes in my preps. Like I know there's a bit of a hole in my canned vegetables as far as my food preps goes. So that's another area I'm tidying up. So I hope that answers your question, and I hope all you guys haven't left already, because I haven't even seen the chat since I started answering that. So I apologize. I just wanted to address that question thoroughly. I thought it was a very, very good question. Okay, so I'm going to scroll down. I'm going to miss all your chat, guys. Sorry about that. Belladanka, I see that. Hello, welcome. Sorry about that, guys. I was long-winded on it. Yeah, learning skills, absolutely. Book club, yeah. Yeah, you can have all the stuff in your bag, and if you don't know how to use it, you're screwed anyways, whether you got it or not. Thank you, Northern Girl. Hey, Northern Girl Hobbies. All right, now there's a channel I want to shout out. There's she's got a little tiny channel. She's out in the country, and you know, she's got some chickens and stuff. She's up in Northern Ontario here, and why don't you guys go tell Northern Girl Hobbies there a nice hello. If one of you moderators want to bust out a link for her, that would be great. Oh, Catcher in the Rye. Welcome to. Good to see you. Yeah, newspapers will work. Yeah, sure they will. Well, I liked your channel, so Mr. Rose even. Hang on a second. What are you doing there? I don't blame Canada. I blame the rest of the world. I blame the monarchy. Do I think non-preppers? All right. Thank you for that donation, Mr. Rose. I appreciate that, and thank you. And you know, I honestly do hope you and yours are well. Not going to lay any more of that out here. And I've got the chat paused again because I want to address prepping outside the box's second question here. If anyone doesn't know Mr. Rose, go say hello to him. He's a lovely, lovely man. He's a prison guard in the state of Michigan. So he's, hey Donna, he's, he's doing his work. He's doing his job, and aside from that, is home life isn't always easy. So go give Mr. Rose some well wishes, guys, while I answer Prepping Outside the Box's second question here. Being that you assume I'm fairly prepared compared to most in the area, do you think non-preppers will be a huge problem for you? Okay, I'll answer that for you right now, outside the box. I'm working by myself right now, but I used to have a work partner. We used to work together, and we just kind of split off and went our own ways, and we may come back together and work again in the future, or maybe not. It doesn't really matter either way. It's easier and we get more days off if we work together, but regardless of that, I've been telling him for a long time, like once this Rona started, I was watching alternative news sources, and I saw it start in November last year, right? And I saw what was going on over there before it started to spread globally. And I was like, like they're wiping out the grocery shelves and lockdowns they had and such like that. And I'm like, man, do you have, like, how's your pantry? You don't just come right out and say it. You're just like, how's your pantry, dude? You got some stuff put back? And he answered like, nah, I'm good. I'm like, well, do you see what this thing's doing? Do you see what's happening over there? I was like, yeah, I'll be fine. And he's staunch religious. He's like, God will take care of me. I'm like, okay, man. Well, whatever. And then it moves through Europe. I'm like, bud, do you see what's happening over there? It's all the same thing. Grocery store shelves, all empty, right? Like, are you putting anything back? Like, are you getting anything? He's like, no. Nothing's going to happen. Everything will be fine. And one day I asked him, I said, once it landed in North America and moved up through the States and it finally landed in Canada, I've been telling him, I said, this is going to happen here in 2 months. This is going to happen here in 3 weeks. Every time it came to pass. Why? Because I watched it move globally, and I could just see its natural progression, so I could get a timeline on the thing, and it happened that way. So I told the guy, and he was like, no, nothing's going to happen. We'll be good. And then he learned I was a prepper, okay? Not a prepper, but he learned I was putting food back, right? So I asked him one day, I said, buddy, what are you going to tell your wife one day when you got nothing in the cupboards to cook for her? Are you going to just say, honey, I love you, and somebody told me to put stuff back, but I didn't have enough sense to do it, so we're both going to starve together? Are you going to tell her that? Or if you buy a few extra bags of beans and rice, can you tell her, well, honey, I put some stuff back just in case this happened because I love you? You know what I mean? And I asked him, I said, well, so what happens if that happens? He's like, well, I'm just going to come to your place. I said, well, you don't have an invitation. You don't have an invitation to come to my place. And I said, if you do come to my place looking for a bag of rice to feed your family when you have none, and I've been telling you to put some food back, yet you went out and bought a bass boat instead, I said, Your silver, your money is going to be no good here. I said, you best haul that bass boat with you. Drop it off in my driveway if you want a bag of my rice to feed your family. That's how I deal with it. I also deal with it by, as soon as they know I've got food in the house, I let them know I keep a porch clearing stick behind the door. This door, that door. To answer your question, outside the box, I wanted to be thorough and clear on that, all right? And I apologize if I ranted on it a little long. Sorry if I missed anyone else's chat. I'm just going to scroll down again. And I'm going to miss a ton of chat. I'm sorry about that, guys. I apologize. Southern Boy, there you are. Hey, Val. Did they really? Cool. That's awesome. I love that. Ontario Homestead. How you doing, Bill? I'm sorry, guys. I'm just getting caught up on the new chat here. I'm sorry, y'all, if I missed a whole bunch of it. I was trying to answer a question very thoroughly, and I'm just starting to catch up on the new chat here. And I apologize if I missed a whole bunch of it, guys. I'm sorry. But I do like to answer questions. So, Bella Danica, not sure if I said hello yet on this stream tonight or not. So I hope that answers your question outside the box. 101, good to see you. Well, I kind of thought so too, Peggy. Like, you just got to keep it real. You don't go out and say, hey, I'm a prepper and I have a whole pantry full of stuff and come on over anytime you guys don't have anything in your cupboard. You don't do that. Like, you got to approach it in a certain way. And when somebody learns that, they also have to know that you are protected. Right? Are you still tiling, Bill? A porch clearing device. It's kind of like a broom, you know, when you clear the stuff off your porch, like the leaves, and if there's a raccoon on there, you shoo them off there. It's like a broomstick, but it sounds like boom. Absolutely, Southern Boy. Yeah. Don't tip your hand. That is a great tip right there. Don't tip your hand as to what you got in your pantry. Don't go bragging or whatever. I think I missed something here. You know what, Mr. Rose? I think ours is well, it's definitely better. There's a whole bunch of stuff you can do without having to pull out your wallet. For sure. Welcome back, Tin Man. I see that's way up there, and I'm just trying to speed read here and get caught up. Julie Cleary. I'm saying hi to Val. Opsec is real. Absolutely. Yeah, I don't disagree at all. Yeah. Yeah, I got a porch clearing stick for sure. Dangerous. And anyone that knows I have preps also knows that. Says the man who has 300 pounds of sugar in his bedroom. Thank you, Cliff, for letting that out for everyone. But I did make a video of it. So. Silence is golden, indeed. Bruce Dale. But it will leave bum marks. That's funny. Okay, I'm missing some of the chat, guys. Sorry about that. It's starting to go a little bit fast. I'm not used to reading it and responding to it. I'm used to speed reading it and then kicking out the turds. You know what I mean? That's typically what I do. Speed reading and turd swatting. Hang on a second. Yeah, grumpy old man. there's a whole bunch of hoops you got to jump through, absolutely, and fees, and then separate cabinets to lock up your bang sticks and then your freedom seeds in separately. However, it can be done, but to get an R15, that's a whole nother set of hoops to jump through. Okay. Whoa, hang on a second, guys. Hang on a second. I need to check something out here. G2. Merry Christmas. Well, Merry Christmas to you as well. Thank you. Thank you very, very much for that super chat. A wee stocking stuffer for me. Thank you. Thanks for putting all those challenges to bless so many. Pinball's tears choked me up and warmed up my heart. Oh, that's, do you know what? Well, I got to tell you what. And hang on a second, guys. I'm going to address this comment here for a moment. Please give me a moment. Please bear with me. You know, when we all had that, there was this a massive donation thing happening the weekend before last. No, it was last weekend. And so much money got raised between Prepper Nation's channel. I think he raised $1,400 to the donations and challenge for the donations. That's all going to go to charities and food banks and stuff. Pinball has the money to go ahead and front that money. Like for the rest of us, we got to kind of wait for that money to come in to get it to be able to share it out. But yeah, Pinball's vids were awesome about that. Now, when all that throwdown started to happen, all that donation for charity and stuff, and I was cleanup crew last weekend on the clubbing, and then people started throwing down donations down my way. It brought me to tears. I had to excuse myself and get a tissue. You know what I mean? And when I do receive those funds, from how, you know, YouTube doles them out, I raised you guys raised $279, and I will be looking for either the local food bank or if there's a soup kitchen to either shop for or donate that money to. You know, I'll source out the best person who can shop the cheapest, or if there's an organization who gets a deal somewhere at a certain grocery store to get the most bang for the buck to take over there, I will be doing that, and I'll be making a video of that. And thank you very, very much again for that donation, and Merry Christmas to you as well. I think we should all do as much charity as we can. Now, that's a bit of charity that I can do, and that's because of you guys. You know, that's not all me. That's not all me. I'm just a custodian of it. Okay. Now, again, I'm going to have to apologize for missing a bunch of chat. It's quite all right. If there's something you guys wanted to say, please go ahead and say it again. Yeah, that was very humbling. Brought a tear to my eye. A bread making challenge? That's a good idea, Dusty. Dusty, I'm going to tell you something right now. Careful on your challenges, brother. I got you on my eye. All right, now Grayman just asked. Yep, that stereo does turn on. This is a vintage Kenwood system, a very high-end vintage Kenwood system from the early 70s that you could not walk into a store and buy. It had to be ordered. I bought this from a doctor fellow whose wife was highly into the arts and needed fantastic sound, okay? He ordered it. I had it rebuilt. I have vintage Serwin Vega speakers there to release of sound. I've got 500 albums. I listen to everything from Motley Crue to Queen to Tool to Queens of the Stone Age to AC/DC. It runs the gamut. I don't do a whole lot of hard metal. I don't have any Metallica in my collection. Any Metallica vinyl goes to my son's collection, and any Rolling Stones goes into my son's collection. I heard way too much Rolling Stones from my mother. That was her favorite band while I was growing up. And any Rolling Stones album I get goes straight into my young lad's collection. Because I built him a system too for his 22nd birthday. Serwin Vega. Yeah. But yeah, I like a bunch of different stuff. I don't even mind some blues and reggae and you know, if I'm actually out clubbing and you kind of get in the zone, I don't even mind some trance music. You know what I mean? Bullfrog, it all goes into my son's collection. When I built that vintage, and it was a vintage Pioneer system I built for him for his 22nd birthday. When I bought that system and had it built for him, I had like $250 worth of vintage and picture discs, all Metallica, to add to his collection for him, right? So, roots, absolutely. Like, I love classical and jazz and bluegrass, and you know, as long as it's well done and nicely done, you know, I'm good with it. But no, all Metallica vinyls go into my young lad's collection just to build his album collection. You know what I mean? Yeah. So there we go. So I got a whole bunch of Pink Floyd here. I got a ton of Zeppelin. I have almost every AC/DC album there is. Okay, check this out, guys. You want to know about record karma? All right, I'm just going to point to something here right now. You guys see this turntable right up here? Okay, this is a Kenwood. It's the KD. I think it says 2050 or 2056. It's tough to read from here. But this is the Kenwood turntable that's made with a Corian plinth. And if any of you guys know what Corian is, it's very, very heavy, okay? Now, that was not gifted to me, but it's on loan to me. It's like, you can have this as long as you need it from a good buddy, like brother of mine, okay? He calls and he checks in and out from time to time. He's like, you still using that? And I'm like, yeah, man. I'm like, why, do you need it back? And he's like, no, not until you don't need it. I'm like, okay, well, cool. Thank you, I appreciate that. So this guy has a huge album collection. He's got like 4,000 albums. He's got loads and loads and loads of them, okay? And he has a massive AC/DC collection. He has everything ever produced from AC/DC, be it on video or audio in VHS, CD, DVD, cassette tape, CD, or record vinyl. Everything ever produced worldwide. One thing he did not have a copy of, a vinyl copy, he did not have of Fly on the Wall. Well, guess what I ran into one day when I was out at a flea market that happened to have a little record album collection. I ran into a copy of Fly on the Wall. And I forget what it was, if it was $20 and maybe it was $22 after the tax. So I scooped it up, all right? So I gave my brother a text. I said, hey, buddy, guess what I found? He's like, what? The only thing you're missing from your AC/DC collection to make it complete. And he's like, oh my God, how much do you want for it? I'm like, I don't know, dude. You know, what are you willing to pay? Right? So, those are worth money, Bill. So, he's like, well, I don't know. Like, what did you pay? I'm like, it's free, bro. You can have it. Like, that's record karma going around, right? Just complete his collection for him. And I didn't even want the money that I paid out of my pocket for it. It's like, no, just take it, you know? Merry Christmas, Regan. Merry Christmas to all of you. Exactly, community. Definitely, Gray Man, for sure. And that's how you treat a brother. You know, that's, in a way, it's sort of, it's not just bartering or building relationships. The relationship was already there. It's not like we're swapping back stuff back and forth. It's just like, yeah, you want that? No freaking problem. Don't even give it a second thought of what it cost me. You know, it's that's family, really. Scrappy Cat is a teacher, and thank her for her service. Thank you. Who's hilarious? Who are we talking about here? You talking about me, Northern Girl? You serious? You laughing at me? Serious. One metric finger wagging for you. Yes, Les. I hope your dad and mom are well, and you know, getting getting through this okay. Well, I mean, you know, Dale, I have so many amazing people that help me out. Uh, Whether it's via YouTube or just in life. But you know, especially this YouTube thing that's going on here. There are so many in the prepper community. There's so many wonderful folks here, and some of them are my moderators. Okay, but I've had fantastic people like you guys were all over on Tribes. Live there earlier, and you know, Angry shouted him out. Angry was in there. Angry shouted me out. I was on Angry's live before that, and I shouted Tribe there. So like when Angry was about to end, it's like, well, you know, what's the next one? I'm like, let's go over here. Southern Boy Prepper. Regan, really? Thank you very much. You know what? I got to tell you something, Regan. Thank you for that. I appreciate that donation very much. All right. Now, if anybody doesn't know Southern Boy Prepper, go check him out. Okay, please and thank you. Regan, you donated a coffee to me in the last live stream you were moderating for me with. And when I told you I was going to leave a heavy tip, check this karma out, brother. You guys are all going to love this. Okay? Check this out. Just bear with me. All right. So, it was on a live stream. Southern Boy Prepper dropped a donation, said, buy yourself a coffee. So, okay, well, thank you very much. I very much appreciate that. And I told him I would leave a nice tip, right? Because I tend to tip heavy when I buy my coffee, right? So, you know, because those people don't make a lot of money and all the, you know, the tips, they really, really rely on that. So, something really amazing happened. I went up and I ordered my coffee, and then I drove up to the window to pick it up, and they had told me that somebody had already bought that coffee for me. I'm like, oh, wow. Then I had a $5 bill in my hand, and I said, well, here, just take this and pay for the next few after that that happened to come through, you know, to keep that love flowing, right? Les, thank you very, very much. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. You know what? That's going to be another coffee blessing for someone else. You know, I'll get mine with it, and I'll pay for the guy or the lady behind me. Are you kidding, Roots? Stop doing that, you guys. No, 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 no. Don't you guys make me cry here. No, 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 no. Prepper Lane, yes, that is possible. Prepper Lane, would you like your channel shouted out here? It's kind of already getting shouted out. Do you want? Hiya there, Reaper. I've seen you earlier this evening. Was it in here or was it in another chat? I did say hello to you. Bust out a somebody bust out a link for. Sorry, I missed the scroll here a little bit. Prepper Lane. Prepper Lane. I'm going to ask you right now. Oh, you don't have a channel. Oh, Prepper Lane. If you could put it in bold, whose channel you'd like shouted out. Isn't that nice, Dale? Yeah. It's just great. I know Les super chatted me. I thanked him, or I thought I thanked him. I read the super chat anyway. Maybe I forgot to thank him. Thank you for reminding me, Reagan. Thank you, Les, for that donation. Prepper Lane, are you kidding? Thank you. I appreciate that. What the heck are you guys doing? Do you know what? If you guys keep doing this, I may have to make some other donation to charity. I can't take all that for me. I appreciate it. Wow. That's very humbling. I appreciate that, guys. You guys got no idea. That's, wow. JT even. Wow. Thank you ever so much. Stop it, guys. You're going to make me cry here. Yeah, so hashtag snow for Luke, guys. You guys can take photos or video images of any snow, anything as a snowman or lights on your Christmas lights on your house. Put a video or just post it and hashtag snow for Luke, young boy. Thank you, Firestein. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. You worry about your privacy. Okay. This is a question I want to address. Thank you, Firestina, very much for that. That is going to make my coffee and somebody else's coffee very, very free tomorrow. I appreciate that. Thank you. Because I will be buying somebody else's with that as well. All right, Bullfrog Homestead. You're thinking about doing videos, but you worry about privacy. Any advice? Absolutely. And guys, give me a break. Good morning, full of hope, and welcome. Give me a chance here. I really want to answer this. All right, you're worried about privacy. Okay, just use YouTube names. Don't show if you're making videos outdoors. Careful to block out license plates. Don't show any if you got security cameras around your home. Don't show any of that. Don't show your mailbox address. And I mean, you can do videos without showing your face even. You know what I mean? You can just walk around with a camera, showing what you're doing, and like with your hands doing it, right? You don't have to, you can even keep your face out of it if you need to. Yeah, don't give out your home address. Myself, there are very, very, very few people on here. Like Auntie T is one of them. Broussard Homestead is another one of them. Very, very, very few that have my mailing address. Now, I will put out a post office box when YouTube starts to pay for the cost of that. And I think that's kind of been done here tonight. So, you know, if you want to put an address, if you want to put a separate email rather than your own personal email, so that your own email, your personal email inbox isn't inundated. There's that advice as well that I can offer. So yeah, do the things to protect yourself, because there are trolls out there, and you know, I've been blessed to not have too many. I have had some in my chat, and you know, my moderators at times have been busy, but that's the advice that I would have for you, Bullfrog, on thinking of doing videos, but worrying about your privacy. Look at all aspects, okay? Don't talk about your boomsticks. Don't talk about where you keep your food storage, right? Things like that. Just be smart and heady about it. There's all kinds of things you can do to make a great channel, right? Sorry about that, guys. I just want to be very clear about that answer. Trolls get the hammer. Yeah, that's because Cliff rocks. Oh, you're welcome, Bullfrog. No worries at all. Thank you for joining us here this evening. I appreciate you being here. Exactly, Southern Boy. Yeah, definitely, Regan. You know what? If there's people in the background or people's faces that may not want to be filmed or posted, be mindful of that too, right? There's all kinds of things to keep in mind. So when you do make your videos, it's important to be, you know, have them planned out. Well, Bill, I guess you can, and no other moderator can kick you out. However, I can. So, you know, it's a lot of work, Lisa. For sure, it is. It's trust me, it's not no work. It's not a little bit of work if you want to have a small channel the size of mine. And you guys know me. I try and respond to every comment. I lag sometimes, but then I'll spend a day and I'll catch up on all of them. But I try and respond to everything that has any sort of meat to it. If it's just someone saying "What's up," I might not respond. I may love it or whatever, but I try to respond to everyone, and that takes a whole freaking bunch of time, whole bunch of your time. So if anyone's thinking about starting a YouTube channel and really wants it to, you know, people to be involved in it and for to experience growth, you really have to participate in it. You know what I mean? You have to be interactive with your viewers as much as you can. And if it gets to a point where you can't do it anymore this way with responding to the comments, you know, you might just have to skip through and check out certain comments. Love all the other ones. Check out certain comments, highlight them, and then maybe respond to those in like a video, another video. It's like, okay, well, what are you gonna? Okay, so you got pinto beans for your preps. What are you gonna do with them? Homestead Oz. Holy crap! Welcome, Homestead Oz. If anybody doesn't know Homestead Oz, please go check out their channel. Oh, thank you, Hope. I very much appreciate that. I hope you're well this morning. Hope, maybe you can share with us a little rundown on what's going on over there in Ireland. Hey, Bullfrog, you know what? You can always make videos, just post them out there and not respond to any of them. You know what I mean? You can respond to none of the comments. You can just say, thanks everyone for your comments or whatever, right? Is it during my Monday live stream? Do you know what, Harvey? I do my live stream with this webcam here, which is plugged into my desktop, which is connected to the TV. And the cord's not long enough to take it outside because it'll happen over there. And that's, I'd have to have it like a 40-foot cord or more. And this thing doesn't zoom and this and that. But I may make a video of that. All right, so what's up now, guys? It's midnight, 10 after here. I got to work in the morning. Do you guys want to do a quick Q&A? Well, I could do like a 15-minute Q&A here. I guess we're kind of doing that already. Anything specific? Any questions? All caps, please. Oh, that's my brother Tony, Harvey. That's Tony. That's Old Grey Tree. He's over in England, and he has a condition. I think he's had throat cancer, had some surgeries and things like that. Team. And so it affects him to a point where he can't even look up. He can't eat food. He can't look up. So I take every chance I get when there's a clear full moon. I'll take every chance I get, video that, and bust that out there for him, right? What is my backup heat source? All right, my emergency one is tea candles and clay pots in an isolated room. That's my emergency backup. Now, thank you for that question, because that brings to my attention that I do need to concentrate on a better backup heating system, indoor heating system for ice storms. Shit hits the fan. How do I take my coffee? Large triple with a shot of espresso in it. And I don't drink it all at once. It could last me all day. Even if it gets cold, I'll still drink it. And it tastes like chocolate when it's cold. Thank you for the question, Lori. My favorite water purifier. My favorite water purifier is like charcoal filters and boiling. To be honest with you, it's kind of the easiest. I got tons of charcoal filters in the house, and if you do that, and you can drop a little bleach in there too. So. There's so many ways to purify water. It depends really on the situation. Do you have an easy ability to heat it, or or one of those heat buddies, little buddy or something. Sean in Alaska has one. Lots of people have them, but they're propane fired, right? Yeah, I think you're going to get locked down too hard. Also, Bill, wait for the comment from the premier at 1 p.m. Monday, because Toronto was supposed to be let up on Monday, and it's been announced that that's not going to take place. So yeah, get ready for stuff, Bill, and anyone in through the Southern Ontario region. Please and thank you. I'm sorry I'm missing a whole bunch of chat here. On the go purifier. Well, a bit like a life straw. What's my favorite things about Canada compared to the USA? I guess I would have to say lower density of population. Like, we have so many lakes and wilderness areas. There's just and so much land that is just not populated. right? It's mostly all in urban centers, but I would have to say that. Okay, I'm looking for how cold is it there right now. Tribe, I think we're sitting at -2, which would be, it's going to be like 27 or 28, 20, maybe 26. No, I didn't get anything for the any lockdown benefit or anything like that. I didn't get anything because I'm deemed a necessary workforce. So Letterkenny, I don't even know what that is. Man, I'm old. Well, see, that's the thing up here too, Dusty. There's no riots up here. I like no riots. -20, no thanks. Well, it gets a lot colder up here. We get February sometimes. We get 28 days in February, and sometimes 20 of them will be like, you're getting a high of -25 today. Oh, great, man. Cool. That's awesome. Well, thank you for participating in that. Night, Northern Girl. Hey, post a video if you catch a nice muskie or pike up through the ice. That would be cool. Hey, Les. How you doing? I saw you there before. We were talking. You all right? You and Teresa okay? And Blackie? Hope you're all good. Did I miss a question or something, Les, from you? I've been ranting on about stuff. So, yeah, while I rant on, oftentimes I miss a chat. So I do apologize for that. But I did see your super chat. Thank you. Roots, you on your way? Okay. Thanks so much for coming in. Very nice to have you here as always. All good, Grumpy. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one more question. If you guys will want to land out one more question, please put it all in caps, and whatever it is, I'll do my best to answer it in the best way that I am able. Okay? Here's a question here. Before you ask your questions. Nope. That G2, that clock on the wall, that's a doomsday clock, and it's set to 1 minute to midnight. Dangerous freedom, I believe on that may be the case depending on how widespread the lockdowns are. Hope? I put my Christmas tree up 2 minutes before the live stream. This is it. I'll bedazzle it with some decorating balls. It's 1 minute to midnight. Maybe it's flipped around. Can you guys read this? Does this read okay? Thank you, Dale. Tried. Favorite place I've traveled. Favorite place I've traveled is east coast of Canada. Such nice people. Yeah, I'm hearing you loud and clear on that, Julie. Yeah, do not go out. If you go visit anyone, wear a mask while you're inside, sitting down with them. So, yeah, like I'm not doing that. You're studying for your ham license. I need to get my butt on that. It's my part of my winter project. Yeah, that was a beautiful gift, Regan. Yeah, it was very very nice, and I keep it close to me all the time. This painting? You want an explanation on the painting? Okay, Stuart. Uh, the Stuart is my son's second name, by the way. He has four names, but Stuart is the second one. This painting here, I got at a yard sale. Uh, do you know what? It was so long ago. Yeah, probably 15 years ago. I don't remember if I bought it or if the girl I was with at the time bought it. And she was selling stuff on eBay at the time. I was like, I really like that painting. I think she paid $5 for it, and I offered, would you like to double your money? And she was trying to sell stuff on eBay, and she wouldn't have to ship it, and blah 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 blah. So I bought it, $5 or $10, whatever it was. And this, I looked at this painting really closely, and on the back side of it, you can clearly see images of palm trees and French writing. This is painted on. The canvas this is painted on is a sugar sack. Okay, and I believe this to be a Haitian folk art painting. All right, I'm gonna get up and orate a little bit here, just so see if you guys can see me. Okay, so if you see in this painting, right here, there's a gentleman, and he's playing a drum in front of the fire, and there are a bunch of ladies dancing around him. Now, I have had that painting estimated to be worth, maybe as much as $8,000. I don't know. I don't know how Haitian folk art is doing right now. Like art fluctuates; it goes up and down, right? But that's what this beautiful painting is right here. And I played drums through the years, so that's one of the reasons that I love it. Not to mention. He's playing a drum in front of a fire and the ladies are dancing around him. So that's the story behind that. Okay, I'm going to I don't know what the conditions are in Oregon to you know to make a correct response to that. I'm sorry. No, you're welcome, Stuart. I try and answer, any question I can see or whatever. If you see in my videos, I'm not sure, Stuart, if you've looked at any of my videos and made a comment or not, but I try and respond to everything. Sometimes when I get rambling on, of course, in a chat or whatever, I miss stuff, and I apologize for that. Okay, so what I am going to do is I'm going to take one more question, and before I take the question, I'm going to ask you guys a question, okay? Now, don't ask me any questions before you all answer, okay? All right, now my question for you guys is, what are you guys doing to prepare this weekend? And I'm not talking for Christmas. Comment. Hey, yeah, comment. Yeah, hey, behave yourself there. It's good to see you here. So if you all just want to go ahead and leave your answers as to what you guys are doing to prep this weekend, then I'll take one more question from you guys before we call it a night, okay? Getting some 2A, okay, that's cool. Building a vehicle, very nice. Long-term flower, awesome. Prepping outside the box. Did you like? I like prepping outside the box. Yeah. Oh, you're off for at least 3 months. Oh goodness. Okay. Are you sub super chat and not worried about recognition? Did you super chat me, Stuart? If you super chatted me, I thank you for that. Maybe I missed it in while I was orating. If I did, if I missed any super chats, I apologize very much, guys. And if I did, thank you very much. You're checking your rice and beans, okay? Yeah, I'm sorry, guys, if I missed any of that. Like, if somebody makes a super chat and then I see it, and then somebody else asks a question, and I stop the chat to address that question, and a whole bunch of chat goes by, and then I click back into the chat after I've addressed that question, sometimes I do miss things, and I do apologize for that. It's not to not thank you, because trust me, I appreciate any and all of those donations. Okay, with that, guys, Rip Curl's in there. I'm missing stuff. It's going pretty quick here. I'm not used to reading it for me. This is goofy. Rip, if you're in here, oh, there you are. Yes, okay. Welcome. Good to see you. Welcome, obviously to all of you. I appreciate you being here. Okay, so I will field one last question this evening, okay? And please put it in all caps. Now, make sure there's 66 in here. Well, you know what? You guys might need to let me have a break to go pee because if I'm not going to shut down a chat that has 66 people in it, okay? If you guys want to let it go for a bit, I'm okay to do that. But like I kind of gotta, pee and stuff. It's my favorite sandwich. Favorite sandwich. What's my favorite sandwich and why? All right. Oh, really? You had to ask that, sandwich maker? Well, you're the sandwich maker, so I get it. All right. Hang on a second, guys. Just stop the chat here. Let me answer that. Then I'm gonna go pee. Where did I get that couch? I got it next door. It couldn't fit down their basement. I paid the $70 they paid for it. Favorite sandwich? Oh, that's such a freaking hard question, man. However, I would have to say a very well done Reuben. Okay, on nice marbled rye, lightly toasted. And why? Because holy crap! Hope, stop! Oh my gosh, stop! Thank you very much. It would have to be a Reuben, marbled rye, with sauerkraut, my own homemade Dijon mustard on it. You can pick whatever cheese, Emmental or whatever kind of cheese you want on there. And holy crap! Well, thank you, Hope. Damn, you guys are blowing me away tonight. But yeah, I think one of my favorite sandwiches, definitely a Reuben. Little nice sauce on it. All right. Sorry, guys. I really do have to go pee, and then maybe we can. Yeah, I'll go pee and let's hook this up again, okay? Just give me a minute, guys. Comet, if you're still in there, throw snowballs at anybody who misbehaves. She doesn't even have a wrench, guys, so don't worry about her. Maybe throw some snowballs at her. Okay, guys, so what we're going to do is we're going to do this here right now, just quick. Just because I want to get a bit of a consensus as to, you know, where our viewers are from. Like, I know we got Ireland in the house, and I know we got Australia in the house, and I know we got Scotland in the house. And it's early morning over there for all you guys, okay? So what I want you guys to do is just use bold letters if you can. Just let me know where you guys are from and like kind of sort of what time it is where you're at. Courtney, you're in Germany. Okay, well that's awesome. Courtney, what's your favorite sandwich? I love bratwurst with sauerkraut. Dijon, yes, please. Grilled onions. The both of them. G2, yes. No, this side of this one, this side of that one, that side of that one. Texas 11. Colorado 10:30. Oh yeah, West Coast. Right, Arizona. Hang on a second, I'm missing a whole bunch of stuff. Ontario, D's, Hampshire 11:28. Sandwich maker 9:30. Pacific Northwest. Wow, you're way West Coast. 11:30. Oregon 9:30. Fade is whatever's closest to your mouth. Now, is that made by you or especially made by somebody else? Dark and cold. 12:30 in Florida. Ontario, Southwest, Louisiana, 11:30. East Tennessee, 12:30. Yeah, same time here. Okay, so we're in the same time zone there. 5:30 a.m. in Scotland, John Hansen. Okay. Yeah, probably in similar there for Hope. Yeah, in Ireland. Favorite sandwich is the one that somebody makes for me. Yeah, that's good. Rip curl. How you doing, Rip Curl? All right, now I got a question for you. What's your favorite sandwich? And Rip, are you going to do that throwdown that Pinball put out? Wait a second, was it Pinball that put it for you? Somebody put you out a challenge. I think they put it out to Pinball, and Pinball put it out to me, so I'm going to, obviously I'm going to go ahead and do it, right? It's good to see you, Bettina. And you know what? Sometimes I'll do that too. I'll just lurk and just enjoy the chat. Like I moderate on so many live streams that I'm working all the time, and sometimes I just want to sit back and watch, and then every now and again, throw in a comment. It's good to see you, Bettina. I hope you and yours are well. Homemade bread and Nutella. Damn yeah. All right, here's where we're going to go next. What is everybody's favorite sandwich? And don't smash it all at once. All caps, guys. What is everybody's favorite sandwich? Like bar none. Okay, banished to an island by yourself. Any one sandwich you have to eat for the rest of your life, but you could have as much of it. What is it? All caps, please. That's okay, Jeffrey. That's quite all right. Tomato sandwich. Corned beef. Do you think the solstice and giant alignment will be bad? I don't think so, Hope. There's not really a whole lot of like solar flares and stuff like that. You know what? Hang on a second. This occurred last time it occurred when Galileo was alive, right? Like, have a look at what happened immediately after Galileo saw this, and maybe we can get a refreshment on what's going on. Cheeseburger, something with mayo, meatball sandwich with pepper jack, Philly cheesesteak, pimento cheese. Club sandwich, hot pastrami and Swiss on marble rye. That's almost like a Reuben. Add some sauerkraut and Dijon mustard. BLT with candied maple bacon. Ham and turkey all the way. Grilled cheese. Man, can you ever fancy up a grilled cheese? Fried bologna sandwich. Ooh, 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 ooh. Wow. Fresh baby spinach. Evening, morning. Welcome. Morning light. That's who I'm saying hello to. When I say good evening, morning, that's anytime that morning light pops in. I just, I'm goofy that way. Angry Pepper favorite is turkey spam. Oh my God, guys, we gotta totally get him with spam. All right, I'm doing a total cook through of my how to cook your preps. One of them is, of course, going to be plain white rice. And the next video will be how to use that rice. And it's going to be fried rice. And it's going to be spam fried rice. I'm going to dedicate it to the Angry Prepper. Oh, shit. I hope he doesn't watch this. I can't even hide. Crap. Graysky, welcome. Good to see you. Graysky, what's your favorite sandwich? Banished to an island. One sandwich to eat forever. What is it? Fled life. It depends what kind of sandwich. Cliff? Morning light, how you doing? You put that trapeze away now, would you? Exactly, spam fried rice, and you can do it all to your preps. I can add mushrooms to it because I have dehydrated mushrooms. I can just rehydrate that shit. Bang, and it goes. Mushroom and spam, fried rice, boom. Out of your preps, are you kidding me? Like, spam fried rice for the win. Well, go eat something, Lori. Or is your belly hurting you? You okay? It sure is, Gracie, absolutely. But you need to know this. On the can, it denotes the fact that there are 6 portions in there. Now, so that's your daily portion of that, and what it shows you on the sodium and this and that. That is what they're telling you. This is, 1/6 of this will give you this portion of your sodium and this and that, right? Well, be it BLT from your farm. Oh, of course, that's hands down winner, farm-based dinner. But spam, a can of spam has 6 portions inside of it. Now, I want you, all right, stop the chat right now. I want any one of you to tell me right now, if you ever open a can of spam, will you just cut it into 6 pieces and eat only one of those 6 pieces? Tell me how many pieces of spam you would eat if the can was cut in 6. Well, crap, Cherry. I'm very, very sorry to hear that. You would eat half a portion. You would eat all 6, half the can. I'm kind of going with half the can. If anybody opens that can It's like you're eating half of it today and half of it tomorrow. Or, you know, you might go nuts and eat like 2/3 of it, and then you got a couple pieces left or something. All of it. 6 you would eat. You would have 2 portions. Yeah, maybe on a toasted Spam sandwich with mustard. Yeah, okay. Teresa would eat all 16, man. You guys are hilarious. Secret Prepper would have 3. Okay. So you'd eat half the can? Yeah, that's kind of where I am, Secret. Like, if I open a can of Spam, yes, I would definitely eat the half of it. Any of you guys that are saying different, you're lying. But if you're saying 4 or more, then, you know, I do know you speak the truth. Spam is way too expensive. Bill, I buy, hang on a second, I think I got a can here, I'll show you guys. This is a holiday variety. Okay, so I happened to find a sale on, now this product right here. Does that look backwards to you guys or just to me? Oh, you cussing now, Prepper Lane? Oh, I might have to cuss you out for that. Can you guys read that, or is that backwards just to me? Backwards or not backwards? Okay, thank you. All right, so this is a holiday luncheon meat, and I found a sale on this. They had skids of it, and it was 99 cents a can. Now, up here, actual Spam is $4.59 a can plus tax. Okay, so I read all the ingredients, and you know, you guys do your own math, do your own research. You can go to Alaska Prepper's video. He's got a taste test video between a product like this and a product like Spam, and he does a taste test comparison. He goes into all of the ingredients and stuff like that. It's the exact same thing, and I'm not sure if it's in his video title, but it might be. I will never buy this again, or I will never buy Spam again, or something like this, because when you find a sale for this for 99 cents and you have to pay $4.50 plus tax, near $5 for the same thing, I can get 5 of these for that same money. So when I found that 99-cent deal, you're crazy if you think I didn't buy a whole case. Okay? You on your way, Lake Ferry Prepper? It was good to see you here this evening. Thank you for joining us. And it stores for a long time, Southern Boy, too. Yes, it does. Yes, there's a lot of sodium in it. That's why there's 6 portions in it. If there was less sodium in it, maybe they would say there's 2 or 3 portions in it. No, thank you for coming. I appreciate you being here. What's in it? Spam equals spiced ham. That's how they came up with the name, Spam. And yeah, it's a delicacy in Hawaii. You can go buy Hawaiian cookbooks or Google Hawaiian recipes just on YouTube here. And there will be a ton of Hawaiian recipes that have Spam in it. Hope you got to go too. All right. It was nice to see you here. And thanks so much again for the donations. It was very, very much appreciated. Okay. I hope you have a fantastic day and stay well and safe, hon. Okay. Yes, D's, absolutely. Which is one reason why I have no freeze-dried product in my food storage at the moment. Now, I do plan to go out to Canadian Tire, where I get You know, they have it in the camping section. They have pouches of, you know, they'll have a mylar pouch of dried mountain house food or something like that. It's where it's a sort of a complete meal, and you just pour hot water in, put the seal it up, and then stir it again, seal it again, and then you can eat that. But it's $12.99 per pouch. Now, I don't know if that pouch is 2 servings or less than 2 servings. I'm not sure. I haven't looked that closely into it. When I saw it and saw the price of it, I was like, wow. Then I turned it around and I looked at the ingredient list on it, and I saw how high in sodium it was. Okay. So, what are you up to there, Nisi? Well, keep it fairly clean here, guys. I don't know what you guys are doing, but well, you're a moderator, so sort it out. But yeah, that is one of the reasons why I don't have any freeze-dried foods in my long-term storage. I chose to do it a different way, and I chose to show people how to do it too, especially new preppers, because I mean, you know, as a new prepper, I was thinking, man, I need $100,000 to be a prepper. You know what I mean? And you know, that's just not the case. There are so many less expensive ways to go with it. I'm going to stick to that too, Wolfsbane. However, it's not a bad thing to have in your sort of midterm storage. All right, Bill, it was good to see you here. Ah, shit, Julie. Yeah, he probably will. Well, Pinball already threw down on me tonight, so yeah, you might as well pile the bigger guys on top, I guess. I got broad shoulders. I can take it. I know it's good. There's good builds good camaraderie, anyways. So, but anyways, guys, I'll entertain one last question here, I think, and then I do have to hit the lake, hit the rack. Great Lakes. Well, hello. My favorite canner. Well, I've only tried one Grumpy Old Man, and it's a Presto. But if I had to vote for the best one, I would say an All-American, because that's like the industry standard. Night, Lisa. Thank you for joining us. Well, if it's early there, Grace, put up a live stream. Then I can just relax and watch it. Favorite knife? The one that's in my hand. It depends. Like, it really, really depends. If you want to talk about an all-round bushcraft knife, you know, go straight up with a K-bar. They're hardy. They keep an edge well. You can baton on them well. You know, they're strong and sturdy. Can get your business done. Plus, they can be used for finer. Gray Man Prepping, good evening. Thank you for being here tonight. I appreciate you being here. All Americans are great, but who can afford them? Well, Wolfsbane Hollow, in my Prepper Throwdown, in the chat on the results for the Prepper Throwdown, a lady came up and said she found an All-American canner at a like a secondhand store for $6. Now, don't get me wrong, all the gauges and such needed to be replaced, but that's how you afford an all-American canner. Yeah, K-Bar. Yeah. Load up on Spam. Load up on Freedom Seeds, guys. You on your way, Cherry? Okay, we'll see you. K-Bar 2. I don't have either one, but like I would use a similar one. You know? Hey, Tink. Dangerous, New York. New York is dangerous. Just ask Angry. And that's something here, too. While we're sitting here doing this, Great Lakes, I do have a ham radio I bought. I bought the wrong one. I bought one for the car instead of the house. I got to figure out how to power it up for inside the house because I want it for at-home use, not in the car. But I did buy a good one, and part of my plan is, yes, that's part of my plans this winter. Well, I already got the radio. I jumped the gun on that in the fall, and I got it, but that was my winter plans. Ham radio license, alternative power source. So, yeah, I'm we're going there, right? So, yeah, I want to set up networks, right? Not just around the North Shore, but around the continent, and then around the globe. There are places we can go, and things we can do with that, right? $300, great deal. Okay, you see, this other lady got one for $6, but has to replace all of the gauges and gaskets and such. So what? Even if it costs her $100 to do that, fantastic deal. And she may be the winner of that throwdown. I don't know. They were anyone that participated was a winner. Yeah. 12-volt power supply. You're talking about something like this? And then just wire the leads into like a cigarette lighter thing? Already did that. Need to check the connections on that, and I don't have a tester for that. Need to talk to my buddy, my mechanic buddy upstairs regarding that. However, like I'm doing the things. We're into it here. Okay, we're doing it. So yeah. There's my 12-volt plug-in power supply. The converter, 120 to 12. But I appreciate the suggestion on that, Great Lakes. Thank you. But yeah, I am doing trying those things. A canned ham. Bill Fangs. I wouldn't. You can have, you need, if it's a power down sort of thing, Wolfbane, you might want to have some solar type of charging backup application. Which is where my preps are leading me this winter. Like, not just a buttoning up holes in my preps and my food preps, but no, I'm leading into technology and so yeah, there is going to be definitely evolution in my preps over winter. Not to mention, I mean, I also got to be planting garden, right? That's kind of what it's seeming like, Dale. Got my buddy upstairs, and whenever I can wrangle him, he's a heavy equipment mechanic, so he should know everything about how to hook a radio into any vehicle, right? And he's got all the tools, and he's got a mobile truck with all the tools, and he's got a rolling shop. So I just need to harangue him I guess I need to brew him another bottle of scotch. What do you think about that? I should probably do that. Gotcha on that, Wolfsbane. Understood. All right, Southern Belle. It was very, very nice to see you here this evening and all evening. Been seeing lots of you guys all evening, which is fantastic. Nacy, sorry you're the person you were hosting on your chat here over at yours didn't work out. Prepping for life. Sorry he's under the weather and that chat didn't work out as much as it could have. Like when you guys did the test a few days ago there, man, you guys had a lot of people in the chat, which is why I was saying, well, keep this going, keep this going. Welcome, Kevin. Because to have that number of people in a chat on a channel that has the number of subscribers that yours does was phenomenal, which is why I encouraged you to keep that going. Keep that going. You know what I mean? Well, it was still all right. You know what? Angry still shouted you out. I shouted you out on Angry's. Brought a bunch of people over. And, got you guys some exposure and, Dale, okay. All right, I'm going to have to go into the thing, click on Dale Bruce, find out your email, and then, or did you email me, Dale, already? I'm so bad at checking my email, I don't even know. Like, I'm terrible at it. Any suggestions for a solar charger? No. I have not looked into that yet. What I will say is any is better than none. I will do that. I'll say that, but I haven't looked into them. I haven't shopped for them. I haven't researched them. I'm not just there yet. Where I'm at right now is buttoning up the holes in my food preps and getting my ham radio up and going. And I'm still doing canning all through the year, through the winter. I'm still doing recipes all through the winter. I'm still planting my garden all through the winter. So I'm busy, and making videos and responding to everyone, plus throwing up live. So I'm crazy busy, guys. Plus I work a full-time job, right? So I'll keep shouting you guys out, Nacy. I like what you guys are doing, so I can see through a turd, and if I thought you guys were a turd, you're not. I wouldn't shout you in the first place. So outside the box. Did you get bored, or have a nap and then come back, or? I have one on my channel? Maybe you're talking to someone else. Well, CB, I just try and do what I try and do to try and help others. That's why I started this channel, was to help people, right? And like I said, when I first started looking at prepper channels, it was like, wow, I need $100,000. This guy's got a solar this and a $500 cook pot and all of this and all of that. And I started adding it up, and I was like, man, I need $100,000 to be a prepper. And I thought about it a little bit, and I've got some bush skills, I've got some military skills, I've got some comm skills, I've got some farming skills, I've got some gardening skills, I've got some fishing skills, I've got some hunting skills, I've got some shooting skills, I got some cooking skills. And I thought, hang on a second, there's a lot of ways that I can lessen the cost, how I can show people how to do things, lessening the cost. Because that's a big scary thing for a lot of new preppers. It's like, oh my God, I need all this crap. It can be very intimidating. So that's what I wanted to do at first, was take that intimidation out of there. Because to be honest with you, when I first looked at Prepper Nurse 1, I saw all this stuff he's got back, and he's got like, dude has, 800 pounds of rice back, and he's got buckets and buckets and buckets of sugar, and he's got 40 jars of peanut butter, and on and on and on. It's like, holy crap! How can the regular person that lives paycheck to paycheck do this? And that was my whole mental shtick behind it. And I thought, well, with the resources that I have, and the training and the background and education that I have, I should be able to help in lots of ways. So that was my approach to getting into. You think, Comet? Don't think it'll spoil. That'll be gone by spring, dear. I have things to do with that. So don't use what you don't prep. Use what you prep. Re-prep and rotate, guys. It sure can be expensive, yeah. Yeah, when you start talking about, buckets of freeze-dried meals, like, no, I'm not making mead, Comet. I'm making vodka and rum and whiskey, and I went that route with it. But yeah, you could make mead with it, but my buddy Dan does that, and he does it with honey. I have some in the fridge. It's very, very nice. No, that's a great comment CB just made. Fantastic comment. We are all already working together, which is why I made my channel, right? I believe, like, my take on the whole thing of whether it's preppers or homesteaders or outdoorsmen or survivalists or off-gridders, whatever it is, I think we should all be there to help the other. That's my goal, anyways. And some of you who have known me for a while will understand that. That's just that's how I roll. I'm just here to help the other. There's ways to prep on a small budget, for sure. We all got to do it, right, niece? I've gotten into my preps before, too, for not having money, right? It's like, well, damn, I've been laid off of work for a good long while here over the winter. All right, well, let's bust out some beans I put back, and we'll make a pot of baked beans. That'll last a good few days, right? On cheap. And I've already got everything in the house, right? I got tomato sauces and ketchups and tomato paste. I've got molasses and brown sugars and bacon, or I make my own pea meal bacon or whatever, right? You can make a nice, you can prep on $5 a week. You can prep on $5 a month, Teresa. Do you know what? There's lots of ways to prep. Now, I want you guys right now to tell me, what's the wrong way to prep? Baked beans, oh yeah. Well, no, morning, I use my own smoked pork hocks in them. Well, earplugs are a thing, Comet Moon, and you might be able to use them for your nose, too. Well, it was very nice to have you here in the chat, Prepper Lane. I'm going to be doing a bunch more canning videos and dehydrating, and, we'll talk about it many more times in the chat, I'm sure. All right, Dale. Okay, I will check it. I appreciate that. Thank you. Uh, I'm very, very bad at it. So, and I've got some stuff going on. So please don't expect I will get to it before at least Sunday night. And I'm not promising I'll get to it Sunday night. I haven't checked my email in weeks. So just please bear with me. But I do appreciate it. The wrong way to prep is to assume you're good and stop. Wrong way to prep, buy stuff and never open the package. Yep. Tell everyone about your preps. Yeah, that's a bad prep. Prepping without a plan. Yeah, you know what? You make a good point there, Raymond. Absolutely. Wrong way, buying stuff you don't eat. Totally wrong way. That's absolutely the wrong way to do it. Yep. However, even if someone is doing that, they have the right idea in mind, but they're just not doing it correctly. Yes. Not rotate, not inventory, not buy what you like. Yep. Okay. Too much dependent on electricity. Wrong. Wrong to buy gear and not test it. No prepping and hoarding. Not learning to use your tools. All eggs in one basket. Yep. Wrong way to prep. But the expensive prepper food. Then finding you don't like it. No kidding. Yeah. Don't stock up on something you've never tried before. Even if it's a recipe of your own, if it's something you can to put back for like your midterm storage, okay? If there's a recipe you've never tried before, you want to make it and you want to can it to put into your midterm storage, because I believe canning is midterm storage. You should definitely try it on a small scale and then taste test it. See if it needs adjustment or see if you even like the recipe, right? CB, you're not following and subbing me? That's okay. Not enough water. Well, depends where you are, I guess, and how well prepped you are on water. All right. In my opinion, the absolute wrong way to prep is to not prep at all. Okay? Now, even if you're going out buying some things, maybe you won't eat and putting it back. Maybe you're buying that to barter or in hopes that in a bad time it will be there for you to use. However, the absolute wrong way to prep is to not prep at all. And there's no when is it too late to prep? It's never too late to start. You can go out tomorrow. And when you're doing your regular grocery shopping, pick up one extra bag of beans or one extra bag of pasta. If you have pasta on your list, get a bag. But get a second bag, like if you happen to see a sale, or that's the smart way to do it. Buy extra ones when they're on sale. Oh, CB. Okay, well, I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, we all make those faux pas from time to time. Man, I've done some bad things moderating, kicked people out that shouldn't have been kicked out, and then no way to bring them back, and had to get other moderators and the chat owner to help. And man, I've made some mistakes. But yeah, guys, that's the only wrong way to prep, is to not prep at all. Even if you're buying the wrong things, stop. Take a look at what you're doing and think, oh, man, I'm stockpiling cans of sardines and I'll never, ever eat sardines. Maybe change that up. Like, you're not wrong to buy canned fish, But maybe change it to tuna or to salmon or something like that, right? Just if you're buying things that you won't use, maybe keep those for barter, and start thinking about buying things that you will actually use. Like another of my favorite sandwiches. I love sandwiches. If Sandwich Prepper is still here, I love a nice tuna sandwich. And I put capers and dillweed in mine with lemon juice and mayo. Makes a fantastic sandwich. I also love a great egg salad sandwich. Oh, man, that is delicious. However, you could pickle some eggs for a short term storage, 6 months or a year. But I'm not sure if I'd want an egg salad sandwich made out of that. No relish, Tribe, in my egg salad, please and thank you. And no relish in, used to go to church, and after, the ladies would serve lunch. And they would have all these sandwiches, quartered into tiny little quarters. And there's always one lady in the group that makes the ham salad with relish. I don't know what it is about that, but I just can't eat it. It's just not, it's not to my palate. You know what I mean? Sardines are great on a pizza or in a Caesar salad. But, yeah, you can blend that into, if you're going to make a Caesar drink, like a Bloody Mary. We have a Caesar up here in Canada. But yeah, there's lots of great uses for sardines and canned meats that you might not just sort of eat. There's lots of ways to incorporate that. You'll eat the white off of mayo. Well, do you know what, grumpy old man? Maybe I should make a video on how to make mayo. We should all have the ingredients in the house to make mayonnaise. If we're prepping. I know I do. I've got the ingredients in the house to make some freaking fancy ass mayonnaise. Roasted garlic mayo, anyone? Yes. I could be locked down tomorrow, and then a month later, yeah, I can make you some roasted garlic mayonnaise, no problem. Powdered survival water. Tinfoil hat. Goodness gracious. So, how do you rehydrate that? Just asking. Egg salad. However, I will say careful danger to people on egg salad sandwiches, because I did, okay, now, I'm not going to get into details, but I was up in rural Quebec at one time with a buddy of mine and some nice young ladies, and I did eat a 1 metric gas station egg salad sandwich, and that egg salad sandwich cleared a dance floor on myself, on the whole club. And I was slow dancing with a nice lady at the time, and she's like, "What's that?" She's like, "It smells like there's a fire in the bathroom." And I'm not going to say any more about that, okay? So this is true, so please don't bust my chops hard on it, but this is fact. Yeah, sandwich maker. Careful on what egg salad you eat. I love deviled eggs. Yeah, it went south quick. I'll tell you that. I'm sorry, guys. I thought you would appreciate that little. That was an interesting thing that, when I was in my military days, me and an army buddy of mine, we were serving up in Ottawa. at the time, and we ended up with a bunch of nice, very nice young ladies who were attending the Ottawa University for the law program, and they're very, very nice, down to earth girls, and they invited us up one long weekend in the winter to their rural Quebec town, and so we all went there, and well, there was some interesting times. I will share with you that, and you know, I may share more stories out of that. Prepper Lane, well, thank you very, very much for that. You didn't have to do that, but I do appreciate it very much. What I'm going to do with that is, and those other ones, I'm going to stack them behind me. I'm going to buy my coffee tomorrow and someone else's. I do appreciate that gesture of kindness. Thank you ever so much. And you stay well and safe, okay? And thank you again for participating in the challenge. If anyone doesn't know, the challenge Prepper Lane submitted, they bought, was it like 25 pounds of organic carrots and at 79 cents a pound, and canned those up, and that was their submission to the throwdown, which was awesome. That was freaking awesome. You put mayo on chili? I dip my French fries in mayo. I have had a love affair with deep fried either tater tots or morning breakfast triangles dipped in garlic mayonnaise. Okay? So I get the mayo thing. Totally get the mayo thing. Seen a porta potty go up in flames before. Well, I've knocked a hole in the back of a porta potty before. So, I mean, hot sauce on scramblies? Maybe a touch of Frank's, but personally, I like my scrambles buttery and salty without the tang to it. But that's just me, you know. I don't mind a bit of Frank's here and there. French fries dipped in a vanilla shake, even. Okay. Hey, get your sweet and salty on. You know, that's actually a thing. So, like, I'm no one to shoot that one down, right? Baconator fries. What are you talking about? Like fries with bacon and what about? All right. What about bacon? Do you guys know? You guys know what poutine is? What about bacon poutine? Poutine. You guys know what poutine is? Give me a 1 if you know what poutine is. Poutine. All right, sandwich maker knows it. You should make a sandwich out of that. You should make a grilled cheese sandwich out of poutine. Sandwich maker. I challenge you, as a matter of fact. Fries and malt vinegar. Wanted to stop and get some on the way home today, Tin Man, but the lady's truck was closed. Poutine with ranch. Bacon poutine. Cheese curd. Yeah. All right, y'all got 1s and 0s there. Cool. So y'all know what poutine is. Yeah, put poutine on your hamburger. That'll blow your frickin' mind. Poutine? Well, poutine is not boiled peanuts. But I would like some boiled peanuts. Poutine equals cardiac. Only if you eat it continuously until you die, Harvey. But you do make an interesting point, yes. That is not your daily food. Sandwich maker, yes, exactly. Now, up here in Canada, we have a province called Quebec. Poutine was originated in Quebec, and there is a small chain of restaurants called Mike's Restaurant, and they specialize in poutine, okay? I have had poutine with bacon and Alfredo sauce on it there, guys. Yeah, cheese curds with gravy, Alfredo sauce. and bacon, and like chopped green onions or chives or whatever. I think boiled peanuts is well, I don't know. We don't boil them up here. We grow them and ship them somewhere else. Personally, I like salted peanuts. My favorite kind of peanuts are dry roasted, to be honest with you. Did you get the poutine while you were there, Comet? You should have. Duncan Hines ketchup only. Grumpy old man. Well, hey, do you know what? I've seen people take a French fry, one French fry, and then use a squeezy bottle or a little squeezy pack if you're, at the restaurant. Little squeezy pack. One little line of ketchup on their French fry. That's it. No ketchup on their other French fries. They do it at one at a time. So everybody to their own thing, you know. Stuffed ham. Never tried a stuffed ham, no. I had a stuffed pork tenderloin this week. It was really good, but I never tried stuffed ham before. It almost sounds like like a ham sandwich where the ham is the meat and bread or something's on the inside. Yeah, I don't know what stuffed ham is. Yeah, throw that out there, Nisi. If what flavor gummies do I make? I prefer to use natural juices. I'll typically use a pure natural black cherry juice or something. Well, Stuart, we do know how to like it's a yeah. It originated up here, so we'd had more practice at it. So it's just a more natural thing. There's so much you can do to it too. Like you just got to use your imagination. Yeah, what's it stuffed with, Nisi? Deep fried poutine and a meatball sandwich. Holy crap! You know what, Cliff? You could probably put some poutine inside of a meatball, bread that, then deep fry all of it, and just like wrap a sandwich around your head while you eat that whole thing. Like and then you can top it with any sauce that you want. Probably all of them. Oh, that sounds pretty good, Nacy. It almost sounds like Newfoundlanders have like a boiled dinner where they get cabbage and a lot of times they'll throw in there like a cottage roll or something like that. They get a boiled dinner, carrots and onions and celery and such. Prime rib dunked in horseradish, sour cream. Little fish in the kitchen. Hello, how you doing? Welcome. It's good to see you here. Thank you for joining us. This is the late night one. It's going late, and I need to work in the morning. I'm not pushing it because I got a late day and just a little bit to do, and I don't have to be there on time, so. Succotash? What are you, Sylvester? Time for second dinner. All right, Stuart, what's on the menu then? If you're going for second dinner, you best share what it is before you go and get it. Come on now. Come on. Suffering succotash. The Late Show. I wish. Cold pizza. How was the movie, Lori, besides interesting? Well, I'm glad you joined us, grumpy old man. I see you all over the place, and I try to say hi whenever I can, but I mean, like in Ed's stream and stuff like that, things are going so fast. I just can't see everyone, plus turd swat and do all that. Sometimes I miss people, so I do apologize. Leftover steak. Oh, very nice. What was breakfast, Courtney? Share it out. Come on now. Don't be shy. Schnitzel. I'm making chicken parm for the kids on Sunday. Yeah, I make a mean schnitzel too. You're at work right now. Oh, you're cheating, are you? Well, keep your welds straight, Great Lakes Reliance. That's cool. I appreciate you being here. Thank you, and thank you for the nice words. I appreciate that. What's on the menu, little fish in the kitchen? Come on, you guys. Spam, rice, and eggs. Okay. Sweet tooth. Okay. Well, we're all people, grumpy old man. Like, why shouldn't I welcome someone and say hello? German rye bread with Leberwurst. Oh, Leftover chicken and rice. Disco. You're in business. Tin Man. I look like I live on Long Island in my mother's house. Trust, it is not my mother's house. And I am nowhere near Long Island. However, I am very near water. Hence, North Shore preparedness. Now, if anyone makes any rude comments, feel free to boot them out. Just love food. You know what? Food it transgresses all prepping, homesteading, outdoors, survival. It's a common thread between all of us, even just people living, right? So, and especially in prepping and homesteading, we're all talking about putting stuff back and how to do that. Now, I made some freaking fancy pasta sauce and lots of stuff that I canned this summer to put back that, if the S ever does smash on the fan, I'm not just going to be dumping out some can of sauce that I might have found at the store and hoping it's good and putting it over my pasta for some taste. But we're going to be eating very fine, you know what I mean? Very fine. So there's little differences that you can do with this to help your this and your this in the later. If it gets bad, or even if it doesn't get bad, it's like, well, heck, I really don't feel like going out grocery shopping this week in January when the storm's blowing. It's like, well, we got tons of stuff in the pantry. Let's have a really freaking awesome meal out of it. Like, hey, do you know what? Just out of my pantry right now, I could go make deep fried dill pickles. Like to add to a nice meal, right? So use the imagination, use your thought process. And, when you're shopping for your preps, this is one thing I haven't really mentioned yet, but when you're shopping for your preps, double it up, guys. Do Romeo and Juliet shopping. Buy one thing that goes with the other. Okay. Like if you're out there stocking up on pasta because pasta is cheap, make sure you get if you buy a bag of pasta, make sure you get a can of sauce or make a can of sauce or have a can of sauce put back for it. Like one to go with the other, right? You're not going to, with your shopping, you're not going to buy pasta and a can of gravy. You know what I mean? So, like, I mean, that's a very, very important way to think while you're shopping for your preps. It's like, okay, what do I have? What do I need? What can go with what? That's highly important, you know. And some people, they're thinking rice, beans, pasta. So they smash a whole bunch of that back, and then they got nothing to go with it, right? Romeo and Juliet shopping, guys. And I may make a video out of that just to, you know, let the new folks how to do that. So. Yeah, you can definitely make your own Spam. There's lots of recipes out there. Okay, hang on a second. Wolfsbane Hollow says, easy way to pick a favorite meal and buy all the ingredients in shelf-stable form. Put that back. Repeat. Pick 7 favorites for every day of the week and buy duplicates of that. That's a very, very smart behavior, Wolfsbane Hollow. Now, I'm not sure if that's a comment you left on another one of my videos or something before. If you hadn't done that, somebody else had done that. But that's a fantastic reminder. Make yourself out a menu for a week. What are the ingredients that you need? Buy that and multiply on that. Very, very, rather than going out and doing it randomly. Yeah, pasta, butter, parm, salt and pepper. You got some garlic around, even better, right? Oh, there's tons of ways to cook Spam. All kinds of different ways you can use it. Simplest way, open the can and take a slice off and eat it. You don't have to cook it. It's already cooked. It's like hot dogs. You can just open hot dogs and eat them, right? Same thing. However, there is very, very much wrong. Oxtails. Oh, yeah, man. Could I make you a nice soup out of that? With bay leaves and red wine, and because I make my own, and, you know? Prep, guys. Prep, prep, prep. Oil. I have 2 gallons of just olive oil. Garlic, absolutely. And guys, grow garlic, smash it up, dehydrate it, and throw it in the grinder. Same thing. You on your way, Courtney? Patriot? Okay. Stay well and safe, all. Do you know what I'm going to do, guys, right now? I'm going to take an opportunity to thank you guys for being here. Thank you, everyone, for your super chats. I really, really appreciate it. You have no idea. So I wanted to take a minute to thank you guys for being here. Thank you for prepping. If you're not prepping or not prepped enough, go out and get it on, okay? What the heck is schnitzel? Well, you take a pork tenderloin, you cut it about this thick, then you smash it down real thin so it's like that. Then you put it in flour, then you run it through eggs, then you put breadcrumbs on it, and then you fry that in oil. That's called pork schnitzel, and it's freaking delicious. You don't have to use the tenderloin. You can use other parts. You smash it out nice and thin, makes it good and tender. Okay. All right, guys. with that, I'm going to leave you guys. Hash is better than spam. Like you mean hashish or? Oh, no, okay, corned beef hash. Oh, okay, gotcha. Pardon me, my bad. Personally, I love a good hash brown. Never had it with corned beef in it. I've never had a decent corned beef hash before, but it is on the menu. I've got some corned beef canned in my preps for that reason. But with that, guys, I'm going to leave you. I do have to get up in the morning, and there are some things I definitely need to attend to. And again, I'll be hosting my children on Sunday, and we'll be making some fresh chicken parm. So that's like one of the nicest things, one of the nicest dishes you can have. Okay, guys? Again, thank you. I hope everyone stays well and safe. Enjoy the rest of the weekend. Use this weekend, guys, to prep in case come Monday there are announcements made where, you know, you might have limited opportunities to get your preps on. Okay? You guys know what I'm saying. With that, love you guys. Thanks again so much. And I will comment. And you watch for buckets above your door. Love you guys. This is going to be North. Out for now. Stay well and safe. Guys, get your preps on. If you don't have your preps on, get them on. I'm serious. Time is near. Get your preps on, guys. Night all.